We got All-Star Weekend approaching, which you'll see on TNT in the middle of February. The game is February 15th. But you have guys here who have all participated, been on All-Star teams, participated in the All-Star Weekend before. What's the best part about the whole thing, C-Webb?
For me, it was humbling. It was meeting the legends. Because I walked into the locker room, to the room, and you start, you're getting your keys and everything for the room, and I see Bill Russell. My father pushes me out the way, says, "Moses Malone," and they're in there, and people know your name. And that was the biggest thing when guys know your name, because you don't get to meet all the players and talk to them. When people know your name, congratulations, way to play. That's when you feel like you made it, you're one of the boys.
Kenny.
I think it's exactly what Chris says. Like you have these trading cards when you growing up. And it's like the trading cards are walking at you. And so it's the guys that you've always admired, always you thought, for him it was Bill Russell, for me it was Walt Frazier. I walked by, he stopped me and said, "Young fella, I love your game." Wow. I ran upstairs, I called my dad and said, "Hey, Pops, Walt Clyde Frazier knows who I am." He said, "You're a dummy. He's an NBA legend. He knows who you are. He watches the game." But having guys like that talk to you, that was the biggest thing for me.
GP, remember the first time you walked into an All-Star locker room?
I sure did. I walked in there and I was in the oohs and the ahs, and I'm looking at all these guys and, the Malones and all them type of cats, and I was like, man, I'm in here with them. You know what I'm saying? So then, the first person I went up to was John Stockton. And then me and him started talking, and then I went to Karl Malone, and then I went to Shaq, and then we just started just being with each other, not knowing them as on a basketball court where we grinding against each other, but I got to know them as persons. And when we start doing that and we start having fun, and then we start doing our little skits in the locker room, it was real fun. And I remember that, to the end of my life, that was great.
Wow. Part of the stuff that makes All-Star Weekend so special. And again, we look forward to it this year in Phoenix. And that is The View from Studio J.